Cartier, what we doing, boss?
Alright, so what's up, everybody? Y'all back. Cook with Cartea Holiday Edition. I hope y'all had y'all turkeys brining. Now, y'all see right here, we got the big boy. He was brining. So what we about to do now is we about to go ahead, pull this turkey out of the brine. We about to get them patted dry. We're going to season them up. We're going to inject them up. We're going to throw some flavors, marinate, and then guess what? We're going to get this turkey cooking. So I'm going to show y'all how to spatchcock the turkey because that's how we're going to cook this turkey. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get him out of this brine. We're going to dry him up, and then we're going to go from there. So let's do it. We're about to get our bird out, and we're going to go ahead and lay him out right here. We're going to pat him dry right here. So let's go ahead and get him on the tray. All right, so here's our bird after our wet brine. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna pat him real dry with our paper towel. All right, y'all, so this is our bird. We pretty much dry. Now, like I said, today we're gonna be cooking spatchcock method. We're gonna be cutting out this backbone right here. We're gonna flatten them out so it can cook evenly. Now, like I said, it's up to you. You don't have to spatchcock if you don't want to. You can cook the turkey whole, you know, just like this. And yeah, but today we're gonna spatchcock. So let me go ahead and show y'all how we're gonna do that. So you can use cutters if you want to, or you could just use a knife. It's up to you. So we're gonna cut this back, this spine out right here. You wanna kind of make a guide like that, you can. You don't have to though. Pretty much you're just gonna cut straight down. You're gonna be breaking bones, so beware of that. But your knife should be just fine. Like I said, you can use kitchen scissors if you want to. All right, so backbone is out. So we good there. Straight down the middle, we good there. Next thing we're gonna do is right here in the middle of the breast, kind of make a little cut right there. Make a little incision, just to give, when you crack it, just to give it a little guide, a little help. Break it like that. Shred those legs out like that, like this, because that's how we're gonna have it cooking, how we're gonna have it sitting right there. Come in, CPR, bring out them CPR licenses that we got in high school. Do them compressions, and then you just gonna, press down and hear that breastbone break. As you can see, you got a flat surface. So now we're gonna cook evenly all over. This exactly how it's gonna lay, how we're gonna cook it right here. All right, so y'all seen that spatchcock method. Right now, your bird should be flat. We're gonna pat them dry just a little bit more because, like I said, we want a pretty dry turkey. The drier the skin, the crispier the skin. So we got our bird. First thing we're gonna start off by doing is we're gonna start off by injecting. Now we're gonna be using the Tony's injection kit today because it's easy, it's flavorful. It already comes with the injection tool, so you don't have to worry about that. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this bird injected. Now you can make your own, injection fluid if you want to, but this is a little bit quicker and a little bit easier. You know what I'm saying? If it's your first time making a turkey, you already got enough going on, so it's just one less step that you got to worry about. And this is the roasted garlic and herb one. So we're gonna start off injecting. We're gonna go injection. We're gonna do a butter marinade up underneath the skin, a butter skin, and then we're gonna season last. Okay, so when it comes to us injecting, now this is just yet another step of ensuring that The turkey is gonna be juicy, full of flavor, everywhere. So when you inject, you wanna get those, you know, those bigger parts of the meat. And yes, your injection is gonna leak out, that's all right. So now, we pretty much injected everywhere. Now the last spot we're gonna worry about is the biggest part, the breast. And we emptying the most injection fluid on the breast. The biggest part, potentially the driest, but it ain't gonna be in this case. It's gonna be packed with a lot of flavor. Okay, so as y'all can see right here, these are our butter marinade ingredients, because that's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna butter this turkey up, but we wanna make that garlic, butter, herb kind of marinade with the for this turkey. So we got our butter right here, we got some garlic paste right here, and then we got fresh herbs right here, fresh and dry herbs right here. We got rosemary, thyme, sage, and then we got some oregano in there too. So we're just gonna get this blended up a little bit so it could get a little bit more fine and a little more chopped up. All right, so as y'all can see, that's good. Get this butter broken down a little bit. It's gonna be a rub, so remember that. Throw some garlic paste in there. Tablespoon and a half of that. Throw those dry herbs in there. A little salt and a little pepper. Pepper. Separate that skin. And come up here if you want. Alright, so now, like I said, we putting butter everywhere, all on the outside, all on the inside. We're gonna flip them over, put butter on the inside too when we flip it over on the back side. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to go ahead and just get this side of the bird seasoned, because we're not really going to see this side of the bird no more. Okay, so y'all see, we got our sheet tray right here. This is what we're going to put our bird on. We're going to bake, we got the oven going 400 degrees already. It's already preheating. But our bird is going to be on this tray right here. This is what we're going to be cooking on. So let's just go, I'm going to go ahead and get some vegetables chopped up, and then we're gonna get them laid on there, and we're gonna build kind of like a nest, a little, you know, a little landing spot for where you lay it. Put some lemon on there. Throw some herbs on there. We're gonna throw some thyme. And we're gonna spread some rosemary out too. And I'm gonna just hit it with a little oil. Y'all see we got our landing strip right here. So guess what? We're gonna throw our bird on there. Okay, bird is here. Now guess what? Our last step pretty much is just to season the top of the bird. So first thing we're gonna start with, of course, we're gonna start with some hot pepper seasoning. Smoked paprika. I already know, last thing we're gonna come in, that Creole kick. Okay, y'all, so the hard part is done. We got our bird all prepped, he seasoned, he injected, marinated with that butter. Yeah, we got our oven, 400 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and toss them in there. We spatchcocking, so look, we cutting that cooking time in half. So instead of about 3-4 hours, depending on how big your bird is, we cut it down to about an hour and a half, 2 hours max. So thing is, we're gonna do every 30 minutes, we're gonna come back, we're gonna baste up the turkey with that butter sauce. Now, the breasts, if they do start to get a little too crispy for your liking, then just hit it with some foil. Put some foil over there, and then the rest of the cook, just leave that foil on there. And it shouldn't, you know, crisp up as fast as it would as if the foil wasn't on there. So, oven is ready. Let's go ahead and get this bird in the oven. All right, y'all. So, quick pro tip. Couple things. When you put your bird in the oven, just make sure that that rack that you got it on, it's at the lowest to the second lowest one, because you want that bird to cook evenly. You don't want it to be too hot at the top, because the top is gonna cook quicker than the bottom would. So just make sure that. Make sure you get yourself a meat thermometer. It's important because you want to be able to gauge what temp your meat is at. Birds, 165 at the minimum. Another thing that I didn't show on camera was at the bottom of that pan, we put a little bit of chicken broth. You could do chicken broth or you could do some white wine. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's gonna be flavorful. So you can throw that, and then the juices that you get from that turkey cooking, you can make gravy out of that. So like I said, we in the oven, we just got in the oven. In about 30 minutes, we're gonna come back with that butter sauce and we're gonna just baste it. So yeah, see y'all in a little bit.